Hello and welcome everyone to another video. I'm Lainey Raider and today we are starting on the Russia section of Tomb Raider Chronicles / Tomb Raider 5. And with me today as always, I have the ever lovely Jenyatta.
Hello! Nitya, motherland! I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be offensive.
Miss Jen, would you like to pour today's tea?
Yes.
Today's tea is Kiwi Peach. Yes, and it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's a fruity tea with kiwi and peach and a little bit of strawberries and other fruity stuff. I also added...
It's like tea for punch.
Yes, I also added butterfly pea flower to turn it purple.
Yeah, I thought that's what that was.
Yes.
That purple was a little too familiar.
Yeah.
It's a lovely point.
Yeah, so butterfly pea flower is added for color. Miss Jen is taking her first sip.
You're talking about this whole thing is mine. It's all mine! I kid, but it's that good.
Yes.
Literally just take the pot and just drink it from the spout. The entire It's super good. I love your chili peas. They're so yummy.
Alright, so we got a key. And we also got a thingy.
Would that drop stuff on you? Oh! Yes.
Here you go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I thought about it, but no. I'll save the handoff for a more chaotic part.
I was gonna say, after watching some of your TikTok vids, it's like Jen, may not remember the button, but she does remember the sprint exists this time.
Yes. Uh-oh. Let's see what... Ooh. Bagok! Yeah, that's literally what that is. They're going bagok! An Uzi that I already have. I think. Let's see. I think we start with all of the weapons, and then we immediately lose them in the next level. So.
What was our thingy for the secret stuff again?
Chicken.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, and then. Ooh, that's pretty.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, you're good.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, the little one is happy he got his
Hot burger.
Yep.
Boop beep. Let's see. No, not that. Maybe I don't go this way just yet. I'm gonna try the other door first.
Of course. It was obviously the other card and the sliding and the booping. Get away from me, Chain!
Yeah, kind of looks a little different than the way her,
Whoa!
Kind of looks a little different than the way her Russia outfit looked in the mod for 1 through 3.
You just took part of your face off.
That dog almost ate my face off.
And this is coming from someone who's had their face bit by a doggo. That's... I can only imagine having the whole jaw versus like the first little bit of teeth.
Did you ever see that movie Because of Winn-Dixie?
It has been a long time. So
Yeah,
you'd have to refresh my memory. I know it's about a duel.
Yeah, basically the little girl, she finds that dog inside of the Winn-Dixie, and then she's like trying to get it to come to her so that they won't call the
Pound on it.
Yeah, so and they're like, well, prove that it's yours, and she's trying to get the dog to come to her to like prove that it's hers, even though it's not. But chicken.
Yay! It's pretty. Yay! Kitty meow meow.
But yeah, and then she looks over at like a price tag on a shelf or something, and she's like, "Here, Winn-Dixie," and then the dog comes to her and responds to that, and then The dog's whole gimmick is that it smiles, like actually smiles.
Aw.
Like a human smiles, but yeah. It was a long time ago. It wasn't a well-known movie, but
I remember actual Winn-Dixies though.
oh yeah, like we had one around here until like the late 90s, and then it closed down.
Ever been to a Bilo?
No.
Yeah, they used to have, I don't know if they have them anymore, but they used to have them like all over the place in like Texas.
Oh, so we shouldn't say anything bad about Texas.
What, you think I'm some sort of Sandy Cheeks or something? Don't you dare take the name of Texas in vain!
Can we say people from Texas are dumb?
No, you can't! I ain't from Texas though, so, no, whatevs. However, you know, there's good stuff from Texas, like food, bowling for soup, things like that.
And there's also bad things from Texas, like this comment has been censored.
Redacted.
I ain't trying to get in hot water with anybody.
I don't know. Let's get enough salt in there. It'll just be a nice hot bath. And you know me, it's not a hot bath unless I'm singed red.
Yes, unless it's molten hot. Oh, they fixed it so that it wasn't the deagle clips weren't hidden under the chain.
Oh, nice.
Because that was a thing in the. Oh yeah, this is after the patch 1 release. I forgot to mention.
I was gonna say it looks brighter.
Yeah, we finally have brightness controls.
I was literally about to be like, man, this looks a lot brighter than the other one.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. We can see!
We can see! I
can see, double D!
I'm gonna Savivi.
Just gonna press the button and then kind of control the
Not quite.
Out of the way, Marvin.
My name's not Marvin!
It's Merlin!
Oh, my bad.
You guys are always picking on me about my name.
Well,
Except it's Russia, so his name's probably like something like, you know, Marvinovic or something. Marvinovic.
he's no Legovic now.
More tea, please.
Hey.
I don't know Russian names.
I don't either. However, I saw some Russian boxing earlier. That was some fierceness there, man. Both female and male. Them mofos don't play. Just kind of makes some of the scenes from, you know, Rocky make a little more sense, honestly.
Yeah.
I've been really into watching a lot of like boxing stuff or like MMA stuff lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always liked it, but like I've been watching more, and it's like, man, I really want to go back to my Muay Thai gym.
Yeah. I kind of took a break from martial arts. I've just been working out at home. Just because, you know, I was paying that monthly, I was paying that monthly fee and whatnot for it, which, you know, isn't cheap for something that I wasn't using that often. I was only going like maybe twice a month or something like that.
Oh wow, I thought you were doing more than that.
Yeah, it was like I'd go 1 week and then I'd stop going the next week and then I'd go again the following week, and yeah. I wasn't using it enough to justify the cost. And also for other reasons that I won't go into on camera, but yeah.
Poison. Redacted.
But yeah.
Oh there.
Let's see, what's our health pack situation like? Not many. Yeah.
Mine as well. Yeah, that way there's a starting point in case something happens. There's at least mostly health.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, she said no. Ever noticed that, or I don't know if you noticed, because like you weren't as big on the PS1 versions of things back in the day, but it kind of feels like they re-recorded her voice lines for certain parts, like going no.
Yeah.
Like, because in the original,
It was always kind of more flat, like no.
it was in the original it was more like no, or something like that, but it seems like not only is it more like no, but it also sounds like
More
like
tasty and angsty.
well, not just that, but like it sounds like it's different each time. Like they had someone record multiple lines of it. Chicken.
Good. Oh, it can't be. And see, you Savivi had a good point.
Sippy. The fact that it's purple makes it taste better. I don't care what anyone says. The color affects the taste.
You're using normal pistols on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just the one guy, so I was only using the deagle on the other two because they were on either side of me and both firing at me, so I had to kind of like take them out in a hurry.
Yeah.
So that they didn't drain my health too quickly. Especially with, being so limited on health packs right now.
Yeah. Limitations suck. Purple tea is tasty tea.
Purple tea is tasty tea. Kiwi, peachy, peachy, peach.
Okay, I'm gonna stop now. We're getting in trouble.
I was gonna say, Nintendo don't play with their intellectual property.
I am still an admiral of the Russian Navy, and as such,
I
demand
approve
respect.
of the beard and
While you accept
Bombastic sci-fi.
That's what he looked like before.
What? No! The way he looked before, it looks like cosmic, the freaking,
Deal with the like of you to keep my men in
freaking
bread.
cosmetic
Does not
surgery
make
gone
me
wrong. Good
Relax,
grief.
my friend. We are two sides of the same coin.
Going to have the biggest lips in Russia. No one can stop my lips.
Khrushchev, hurry on with that box. Are
Yeah,
you
the
command
box.
From the box.
Enough.
Where'd the freaking
Lord and
Timu
seal.
Giles come from? I love how you're going down.
It had to be an off-brand version
Yeah.
of the theme song.
Before the
He's got a nice flowy jacket though.
The eye roll. That's definitely something that they couldn't pick up on in the. That's definitely something they couldn't pick up on in the OG. Yeah.
Everyone had pixelated faces. The expression, what that?
I have to go back up and around. I'm gonna get the stuff up there. Beep beep.
GM henchman. Oh, hey there, not doing nothing. Oh, now it is.
And why? I was gonna say, why weren't 3 deagle hits enough?
I don't like it when they make you pew pew doggos. I like doggos.
Yeah, that's
Even if they make
unfortunate.
me mad sometimes.
Like the 2 you got at home.
Yes.
More tea, please.
Okay. I love the two at home.
Yeah, I kind of have the same stance on doggos as I have on children. It's like, I'm fine with other people's doggos and, stealing the love of other people's doggos. I just don't want to have any of my own.
I pretty much told hubby probably not getting any more after.
Well, where would you put them? It's like,
Well, I meant like after my eldest doggo passes. It's like I don't think I can handle having any more doggos.
yeah.
We'll find play dates and stuff for the more yummy one.
I was gonna See, I thought you meant like getting a third dog. I was like, well, of course not. Where would you put a third dog in
Yeah,
in that little bitty house?
No extra doggos. I got too much I gotta take care of now. No tanko.
Raid the lockers like they're tombs.
Squizzy. Sorry.
You know, it's kind of funny how like being stuffed into lockers was like a common trope in TV about like being in school or whatever.
Yeah.
I literally
Darn
never.
well, those lockers were never that big.
Yeah. Well, like not only that, but like yeah, like I never had that happen. And even if someone did try to stuff me into a locker, those lockers weren't big enough for me to fit in. Like.
The school I went to, we had the half lockers to where you were basically sharing one big one, to where one person would get the top half and one person would get the bottom.
Yeah,
half.
that's kind of what we did. I think my middle school also had like the small lockers where like, you know, people who wanted like a space for just their stuff that their locker partner couldn't get to, just to like, you know, put in there. But yeah, it was like there was no way you could fit a person in there.
Now maybe back in the day, you know, that was probably a thing because it, you know, that was a trope that came around in about the 70s. Well, if we're gonna really think about it, it was considered a stereotype, like back in the 50s, something like that. Because you know that was in like 50s.
I wonder how dirty this water is since it's in a shower drain.
Ugh. Back to the whole locker thing instead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's grody. Now my brain's just thinking of all the nasty possibilities. You're going through wee water. And everything
water.
else. Ew. Gross.
Well, maybe the freezing cold temperatures kills all the chicken!
Chicken!
All the bacteria and germs or whatever. I don't know.
I'm surprised there ain't some random freaking gator in here trying to chomp you.
Yeah.
I know it's because it's a colder level and whatnot, so it wouldn't make sense, but I also wouldn't put it past people considering we found other random animals surviving in like underground nowhere situations.
If I wanted to be really mean, I would wait until you were taking a sip of tea and then be like, you're drinking shower water. Drinks anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna savidi. Sawiwi. I'm gonna sawiwi.
Yeah, like I remember the whole locker thing being a thing in like 50s movies and whatnot, so they might have been big enough back then, you know, when the economy could actually afford, you know, having big lockers. You got kapowed in the face, homeboy.
Thought you did. Thought you did.
You need healthy
Yeah,
feet.
you do. I noticed they also changed the health bar. Because have you noticed how it like actually shows it filling back up?
Mm-hmm. Insert. Light.
Light. I know he's around here somewhere.
Doggamus Woggamus is down. Push. Can't push just the little red one. You gotta push the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's kind of funny, like, you know, they give us a laser sight on our deagle in this level, and then we just kind of never see that again. I mean, unless you count the New York section where we get the HK weapon.
There must be some good boots to give her enough, you know, traction to get her to lunge herself forward like that.
Moti! Moti!
Get that discount guile.
You're
You're gonna have to like play a butcher version of that when you're editing. Have like Chun-Li noises for her beating him up right there. What kind of submarine has a freaking huge open port like that on the top?
Economy class.
I'm sorry, are you saying you're too rich to be in the poor area?
Yes, she is saying that.
You braided wench. Nah, I'd probably complain too if I had that kind of money.
An unwelcome addition to our little assignment. Leonid,
Your
if you
collar's up.
escort this lady to the brig.
You're not bison.
Your little assignment. You have no idea what your mafia financed assignment is, do you, Admiral?
Young lady, who you are and what you know is of very little concern to me. If I was captain of my ship, I might listen.
He kind of looks like my college boyfriend.
The situation I find myself in doesn't allow.
Okay, I need an explanation for this one.
So if
What?
you are quiet and
Oh, just because of
hurry
like
along,
the bushy eyebrows and the dark eyes and the like kind of big nose.
Ah, okay. I'm just like, wait a minute. What?
What did you think I meant?
I don't know. That's why I was asking. It's like, I don't recall any descriptions of
Yes,
looking
I
anything
please.
like that. What?
You're making a grave mistake. You know that?
That is a
No,
insanely
sir,
ridiculous
yes,
huge
open
door.
this door. You understand?
Sorry.
Fist to temple. Weird salute.
At least those guys had nice looking faces, though. Even if
Yeah.
they were copy and pasted.
All right, your turn, love. Oh, but top me off first before we get started on your turn.
Right, it's only gonna last for like a minute. And then I'll come right
Now
back to you.
I'll sip it slowly.
She's gonna slip it slowly.
I'm gonna slip it slowly.
Sip it slowly.
Oh, the beds aren't ridiculously huge in this one.
Yeah, they're like tiny little bunks.
Wait, there's gonna be something. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope. Okay, it's just pillow. I was like, oh, there's something going to be under there.
Yeah. I love how bright it is now.
Ooh, friends. Give my friends.
Oh, I think I heard there were like alternate outfit or new
Oh,
outfits
this is the
too.
one where we don't have our pew-pews, right?
Yeah.
That you told me?
I want to check something real quick. I'm gonna. Let's see. No, not that outfit. I just want to see what. Oh, Young 2. What is Young 2? Oh, it just. Wait, how is that any different? Is one Tomb Raider 4 and one Tomb Raider 5? I guess? I don't know. Ooh, Antarctica TR3.
Ooh,
Huh.
that one's nice.
Catsuit TR3, Pacific TR3. Oh, that's cool. So they
little underdressed.
so they basically installed all of the Vegas TR2.
Ew.
Oh,
Laura, come on, I
Look
know
at the
you got-
shoes. Look at the shoes.
I mean, I'd love to see her running in heels, but of all the outfits you could have put, you did that?
I mean, it's
I'd
Vegas.
rather have her outfit from the Opera House.
I mean, it's Vegas. All right, so
Being
we're doing this level in this outfit naturally. So
How dare you assault my eyes? I mean, I'll do it, but I'm gonna make her run extra just so her feet hurt because the outfit's bleh. In my opinion. Okay, I'm looking for something. It's going to obviously be on one of these beds, I'm sure.
Not quite. Just look for something that's kind of out of place.
This.
Uh-huh. You're on the right track.
Yep.
But what do we need to do first, Altivo?
Oh, they let me keep my pry bar?
Well, no, we don't have our
Alright,
pry
I have
bar
to
anymore
find the
because
pry bar.
that was in Rome. But
Alright, well, give me this thing then.
we have
I
to
can beat it
we
open.
have to find a pry bar, a long piece of iron with a hooky thing at the end. Yes.
Oh, this. Gimme. This is the one that's off center.
Yes.
Get me.
It is that one. I don't know why it's not letting me
There we
take
go.
it. It's like, I'm just like, I'll go ahead and tell you, yes, that's correct. I don't know why it's not letting you take it.
Give me my makeshift pry bar.
Well, it's not a pry bar.
It is now.
It is how I use it.
I'm prying this bizzle open. I'm a prying my bar.
I was just kidding. You can change the outfit if you want.
Well, you can if you want. I don't care.
Okay.
The Jen is just playing and trying to stay alive, and hopefully give some
I'm just gonna
entertainment in the process.
I'm just gonna see what else they have. Okay. Yeah.
Camouflage.
Camouflaggy. Camouflaggy.
Camouflage. Camouflage. Camouflage.
Camouflage.
Hello. I caught the wall.
I wonder why we call it camouflage and not...
Sparkle farts.
Well, no, it's like, I wonder why we don't just call it...
See? See, the Jen has learned to look. There's a electrocurricular back there.
Did you at least get my joke?
Wait, do it?
Because
Why don't they call it?
Because I said
it was quiet.
yeah.
How do I get her?
You have to hold walk.
Which button that was?
X.
It's been a while since I've had to go backwards in this.
It's been a while since I've gone and effed things up. What
Are you going? Oh. Laura, what the heck are you doing? Just turn. Turn. There you go. Now go back. No. What? It's a gaga! Exactly!
Excuse me. Let me try.
Get it.
Oh.
There. Now go back. There you go. Keep go. What are you doing? I'm holding back and she keeps turning.
I think it's because you have the you have the camera positioned weirdly.
Alright. Hold on a sec. This is freaking redonkulous. Now look. Holding. Going back. And she's turning around.
It's because you have the camera
Seriously?
positioned this way.
This was tank controls. This wouldn't be doing this.
Yes. Do you want to switch to tank controls?
No, because I'll probably lose. Go down. Oh,
Down. There's a thingy down there.
I don't wanna.
And we need it.
Won't the lights, like, unlight me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't go all the way down. Go back up a little, because the thingy's behind you. Ish.
Alright, I am not doing the fancy wancy lady jump backward. Hey, go up! Up! There you go. Go up. Because with my luck... why are you... Okay, woman, stop! Great googly moogly on a freaking Google fire!
The things you come up with when you're trying not to cuss.
I know, it sucks. It's too hard. Let go.
Chicken!
Oh,
Savivi.
that's pretty.
Savivi.
I'm Savivi.
This one?
Yes, that one. Beep.
Itchy, itchy.
Itchy, itchy. And now we go back up. Itchy tasty.
Beep, boop, bop, beep. Wee. Wahoo! Uppy, uppy.
Sometimes I wonder what it would be like to be like at the bottom of the sea in a submarine. I saw a thing once that where it was like apparently.
I guess I need to go over this way.
Yes.
Woman.
Apparently, when you're in a submarine underwater, at a certain depth, you can shake up a soda, and when you open it, it won't explode because of the pressure.
Oh, fun. So I just pick it up some more. This is the biggest mother-fletching sub I've ever seen.
Kind of makes me wonder, like, what it's like for people in the ISS, where they have the opposite situation. You want a Savivi?
Huh. Too close there.
I will be silent for this part so you can concentrate. I was gonna say don't forget to also move the camera as you move, Laura, because that can affect which direction the joystick will make her go.
This is getting ridiculous. I am getting so frustrated. It's like, why do I have to change the camera? Okay.
We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Left trigger is crawl in tank controls.
Okay. And then around. Go back. Beep, beep, beep.
And then A is action in tank controls. And you have to hold on to it.
That's better. I would like assistance in which direction I need to go, though.
Get you as close to it as I can.
Yeah, I saw! Mother Fletcher.
Do you want to keep it on tank controls for now, or?
I think I only need to take controls when I'm doing that. Because now
Okay.
I'm getting all discombobulated with the, the buttons.
Alright, here's your modern controls back. Hoka!
Wait. Whoops. Well, good thing that wasn't like, a long way down.
Good thing that wasn't anything deadly.
What? I
More
totally
tea.
had it under control. More tea for Lenny.
More tea for me. Nothing on that shelf.
Popper. Scusi, I'm taking quick little sip. She took control! She took control! Oh, that looks like a taser.
It's a battery, because we're gonna need it for our deep sea suit.
Oh, fun. I am so excited.
I know you are. I know how much you love underwater levels.
Totally. So great. Really. Where's this key?
I gotta go back up and go the other direction.
Fun. And then when I find the key, I gotta come back.
Thank you.
I wonder if it'll let me mess with you like in. Oh, it can. We can. Now we can. Now we can press keyboard keys and controller buttons at the same time. It's A.
It's a button. She's just not anything. And over there. Over there.
Yes.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah?
I know, I get zappy wappy.
Apparently, I learned today. Apparently, Ariana Grande has this weird talent to sound like very accurately imitate a baby crying.
Oh, fun.
Then it is true. We are before the stricken U-boat. Now we find if its
Opposite of the
cargo
me-boat.
is still intact. Prepare your divers.
And are we to be told what we search for?
Enough to locate it. done,
Enough to
but
locate
beyond
it.
that, I fear it may be too much for your limited intellect to grasp.
Perhaps too much for my trusted comrade.
My question is, why are they? If they're Russian, why are they speaking English to each other?
Located on board.
A spy.
Language barrier
I trust
context.
you disposed of him.
Not him, her. Yes, we are forced to run with the wolves, but we shall not kill indiscriminately like they.
Fool! I shall dispose of her when I return.
Oh, you won't.
Move the sub to position.
He kind of looks a little bit like my brother,
comrade.
the way they have him here.
Take her 5 degrees astern.
It's the nose.
And bring her to a full
The thing that's irritating me is, I'll tell you enough to know, how to find this stuff, but it's way too advanced for your tiny little mind. Mother
Yeah.
Fletcher, he's directing a full submarine. Please tell me on your resume where you're able to do that.
Yeah.
The turntables very easily.
Well, how the turntables... Wait.
Ah! No! But I was holding.
Yeah, it didn't work for me earlier either, so I think maybe we probably can't rely on that. Look up for a second. Okay, it's not here. One of the secrets in these levels is in a sort of alcove like that.
I'm about to get bona fide. Lady hit the Civivi. I'm about to be Garfunkeled something fierce. Oh, here we go.
Huh.
Yay. Get down. Please get down.
So he's got a key we need. So what do we have on us?
I think we have to pry bar. So we gotta sneak up and press the pry bar.
Uh-huh.
Hey!
Oh hell!
Oh! Uh-oh.
No. Ah! No. Alright, so now what?
I don't know.
Oh
I've never-
my God in Himmel, you got to be kidding. No. There is no freaking way she would have caught a flame like that quick on just a little bit of her little freaking boot that's obviously made of rubber and would have started melting first. And all the other logical reasons that would not have happened. Are you kidding me? It's because I freaking crawled.
Yes.
You know, what a normal person in this situation would do. Bump you, Laura, for not being normal.
Goosh.
Goosh. Oh my.
All right.
So, didn't think, oh, this guy's holding a weapon. I think I'll take that as a just in case.
Nope. More tea, please.
Put weapon in pocket. Need weapon. Unfortunately, can't take vehicle. Because there is no vehicle. We are in.
We're in a vehicle, a very big vehicle, a very, very big stupid vehicle named Kronk.
Dang it! Now I want Spanish puffs.
Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna make us some, but then we never find the time. Pistolas.
Pistola. Savivi. That makes me mad.
Yeah, I was like, you're like, so what do I do now? And I'm like, I don't know. I've never gotten caught there before.
know you were just supposed to walk. You know, I figured that, you know, quietly crawling, you know, was just as effective.
No.
Lady running for her life. She said, no.
Told me I had to fight with pistolas, and I said no.
Said we're gonna take the life for her. She was like, oh, no. Oh, and remember the law.
Halt in the name of the king. Do you know what I'm talking about? So, do you remember,
That was just funny the way you said it.
So, do you remember that Looney Tunes PS1 game where it's like Bugs Bunny Lost in Time or something like that? Where you have to, you're playing as Bugs Bunny in a time machine, and like you're going back to like, you know, different time periods and, you know, fixing stuff there.
Rings a bell.
But yeah, in one of the medieval England levels, I thought I heard footsteps. In one of the medieval England levels, you had the castle guards that would go, "Halt in the name of the king!" Ooh.
That's a good. Whoa! You got the Uzimo. I guess that's where you get the Uzimo from.
I actually don't think so.
Drop in the name of the Laura. Oh, you cheapskate.
What a cheapskate.
This is why your girlfriend Janet left you last week.
I thought, for a second, I thought you were going to say your girlfriend Jen. And I'm like, oh, did you dump somebody and I didn't know about it? Does Justin know about this?
Nah, the Jen is very monogamous. I am greedy. And those don't align with my values.
Yeah.
You know, if that's not your thing, you know, cool. It's the whole, you know, I'm not going to be a cheater. It is more what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Because I've had that squizzle done to me more times than I can count. I'll be danged if I do it to someone else. Yeah, and I'm talking about serious relationship, not including like being young and dumb in like high school and when you're all, you know, confuzzled, not knowing, you know, what's what, just what you've seen on TV and crap like that.
I know what you mean. Chicken!
Oh, that's pretty.
I think our chicken drowned out the kitty.
Oops. Sorry. Kitty! Here, I help.
Open the door.
Open sesame! Hi!
He just like freaking came in kicking the door in.
I am Cornholio! I am Cronholio! I think we fight some off-brand guiles later too. Do 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 do
I said you're gonna have to edit in some chuggly noises or something. Yatta! Yasa!
Every time we used to hear, anytime we would play like a Japanese RPG game, or whether it was that or like a Japanese fighting game like Street Fighter, anytime we heard them say "Yasa," we thought they were saying "you suck."
I thought they were saying yatta, you know, like yay or, you know, yahoo or I did it kind of thing.
Well, when they said it in Legend of Legaia, it was very clearly like an S sound, like yasa.
Ah. Because I know when it came to the more Nintendo-esque games, it was, or, like Super Nintendo, it was really hard to understand what characters were saying because it would get all blocky.
Yeah.
So that's why I was asking. It was more a legit question rather than trying to correct.
Yeah.
It was just like, I thought they were saying just, oh, I don't know. You're saying your grasp on various languages far surpass my own. So it's me asking the more experienced.
You, a mysterious hallway.
Who would have guessed? There's a bunch of fools in here waiting.
Kind of started making her sound a little bit like Mr. T for a minute there.
I pity the fool.
Mr. T with a British accent. How would that sound?
I don't know. It's hard to change Mr. T from being Mr. T because, well, he kind of has his own specific sound.
Yeah.
More on the, he has a very specific tone and texture and volume and everything else.
Shot fun.
Woo!
Pry bar.
What? Ah, okay. I see the cracks.
Chicken.
Chicken!
Oh, it's so pretty.
Health Kitu! Sabibi?
Oh, an aqua lung. We're gonna need that for our deep suit.
Hey,
Our-
see those dots on there?
our-
It's Braille for HELP!
That caught me off guard. I was not expecting that.
I'm doing it!
That was good. I wasn't expecting that.
Yes! I got Delaney! I was happy. Literally, that's the first thing that came to mind, though. It's like the dots.
See those dots?
Braille
That's
for
Braille for help.
It's like, it's an aqua lung. Well, if you need an aqua lung, I would assume assistance is greatly needed. Oh, my belly hurts from laughing so hard. Dude, go down. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Ammunition. Yeah, you're still catching the breath. It was like, rah. I had to happy. I made you laugh.
Yeah. I was not expecting that at all.
I'm glad. I can still surprise the lady.
Well, it was mainly just in your delivery, because like you're just like, that's Braille for help.
Pam's just all like, oh, nice comment.
Yeah. It's like 1 minute you were calm and the next minute you're yelling help.
After you off the school, I'd like me to top you off, my dear.
Por favor.
Because it is getting low. Because
Get low. Get low, get low, get low.
oh, did you see that? That was so smooth. While poured, even had a few extra drips, and they all still perfectly landed in the cup. Yeah. I am a pouring boss. My skills are unmatched. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you wearing that body spray we got when we went to Bath and Body Works the one time?
Which one?
You
have to be a little more specific.
Which one?
I
Which
have
one?
a lot
What?
of Bath and Body Works sprays.
The most recent time that we went. Is that one of the perfumes we got?
The one I'm wearing is from Bath and Body Works, but it is not the chick from Paris one. No, this is.
Oh no, not that one. It was one of the fragrances we both got. Because I didn't get the chick from Paris.
At least I didn't get the
You
one where
did.
she smelled like alcohol.
Yeah.
That was still so
But
funny how those Emily in Paris.
Yeah,
that's
Emily.
what it
I was gonna say. Hey! Ha!
still love that, just the delivery and the looks we got when I'm over here smelling the smells. I was like, ooh, Emily Beer smells nice. And then I smelled the Emily champagne thing or whatever, and it's like, oh, Emily smells like an alcoholic.
Yeah, and then me doing exaggerated sniffs on the sample strip. and those looks we were getting from those girls.
And they're just like, oh my god. It's like, good to know. You don't know how to have fun. I'm wearing like the blue Gungam one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one I have on.
Gingham.
Yeah.
I don't know how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Gingham.
Yeah.
The more Korean sounding one.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it because English isn't a phonetically phonetically consistent language.
Time to turn the tables.
Time to turn tables.
Time to signal for help! Cause the lung, it's a coming. I can do that. Ooh, she slipped it in so nicely. Except you'd get stuck with where your pistol holders are. Hey, look, there's the help.
That's what she looks like in the original.
Okay, when we get into Alien. Get away from her, you you go to the OG, she kind of reminds me of the Conquer's Bad Fur Day last boss battle.
Yeah.
Why is this thing so heavy? Good God. Hasn't taken away from her assets any, though. Oh no, I just realized something.
It's your turn.
Okay. Whoa.
Ooh. Oh wait, okay, that's that's just your it's kind of like a stress meter. So like anytime submarines shoot at you or you bump into walls, that goes up and it increases oxygen consumption. If you want to go the opposite direction, there's a secret back there.
This way.
The way you came from, back toward the submarine. This way. Look how far above you the surface is.
Do I get sweep on?
You've got chaff flares.
Hi! Chihuahua! Going down here.
Chicken!
Oh, you can't do the quick flip thing either.
Nope. Not in the suit.
Hi, kitty. You'll no get me.
I was gonna say you can use chaff flares to draw their fire, but no, you don't have any weapons to defend yourself with.
Swim! Go!
Getting caught in the current.
You will go. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up,
Wiggle,
down,
wiggle,
up,
wiggle,
down.
wiggle,
I will make this
wiggle.
work.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
And I'm wanting to go in here, yes?
That's where you came from.
No. I want safety from the pew pew kadoom.
The pew pew kadoom. Let's see, how many secrets are there? Oh, GK, just the one. All right, so we's
Go
good.
back the way. Wait, I was going this way, wasn't I?
I mean, I guess you can.
Went this way. Great.
I think that's one way you can go.
Well, I'm making it work because it's away from that guy. Up and down, up and down.
Up and down, up and down, up and down.
Double D, up and down. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I guess you can't go any further that way.
You are they stupid.
The stupid.
You're stupid.
You are stupid. And don't forget, you
You're
are stupid. Man, that kid's got to be in his like 30s now.
Oh! You biznatch!
Oh, shoot.
Your mother's a hamster and your father sucks elderberries!
Okay, I'm just gonna gently...
Nope. Dive.
Whoa! Whoa, okay. Whoa! Oh! 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 Laura in the suit. Wee woo.
Jen takes control. Wee woo, wee woo. Hear the song of my people. Okay, woman, turn around. Huh?
Cutscene.
I'm floating in the water. I'm gonna grab this stuff. 'Cause it's better if I has it
Epic shadow.
over the other bad guys.
Ah, finally. The spear that causes bad luck.
If it causes bad luck, why in the frick are you holding it?
Because treasure.
Where the heck did you put it?
Find that treasure.
Oh, you gotta be squidding me. Yeah, I figured as much. Time limit. Time limit, time limit, time limit.
Gotta get back to the sub before you run out of air. See, if I'd been the one playing it, this would be where I would hand it off to you.
Wee, woo, wee, woo, wee, wee, woo.
Don't forget you have chaff flares.
And Jen's gonna forget. She's just trying to survive.
Well, the chaff flares will help you.
Okay. Whoa, where'd I get the speed boost from?
The current.
I'm in the current. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to do, is to get back here. Okay. Uh-oh. Right? Did I go the wrong way?
Yes.
Ah, fudge nuggets! I'm screwed. Lady, get ready to take over. Here we go.
All right.
I was like, okay, I'm getting taken by the current. That's cool. And wait, why am I back where I just left?
Yeah. All right. Let's try again.
This is the correct way to do it, folks.
I half expected you to get lost on the way out.
I'm getting better. But to be fair, there's only one way in and one way out.
that has not stopped you before.
I'm giving myself credit, leave me alone. I'll take what I can get. It's mine.
I was gonna say, I think I was saying earlier, there have been times where there was literally only one way to go. Like we were practically in a hallway, and then you would still be like, where do I go?
It's like, I know it just came from behind me, but do I go behind me? Like I said, I think it's just more my brain being on the spot and being like, wait, what?
Yeah. Is there any tea left?
Yes, receiving the last little bit.
Ooh.
For the lead. You got the extra point.
Extra poiple.
Our unannounced visitor. I fear you have an item in your possession that I require.
He
To be
requires.
used in your continuing quest for world peace, I presume.
Yes, world peace.
World
Yes,
peace
sure, we'll call it that.
Entirely my purpose in pursuing this artifact.
This artifact
It's a cosmetic effect.
power of which the likes of you will never harness. If you wish it, you may have it, but you will regret it.
The world may regret.
I was kind of hoping they'd let us wear Angel of Darkness outfits in Tomb Raider
On
4 and
your
5.
head,
Take her to the torpedo room and eject her into
The potato room? Holy crap, yes! Potato room!
I love taters.
Sergei, listen to me. You don't know what you're dealing with.
She warned you. It's that electric personality.
But, you know,
Better of him.
I guess his tiny little intellect couldn't handle it. Hey, flares!
The guy dropped flares.
The guy dropped flares.
You need these to get into the other areas.
Okay, Marvin.
Save the survivors in the other rooms.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Now go.
Alright, so since
about you?
this is the last level, I'm just gonna go all out using all the weapons.
Heck yeah.
All the weapons. Not really gonna care too much about health packs, because we're about to lose it all anyway.
Lose it all. That's all I'm doing. So we don't get in trouble.
Yeah, because, the next section's Ireland, which is Teenage Lara, so we will have no weapons.
Oh
Monetization!
You saw that, how I was, like, unloading into his stomach, right?
no. Yep. And he's just standing there like.
And he just stood there and took it like a champ.
Your weak one has no effect. Until now. Alright, never mind. You ever think kind of like how in Reboot,
Reboot!
in these kind of games, like if the NPCs thought that they were like invincible until they weren't, kind of situations,
Yeah.
like how that would play out. That was definitely a show way ahead of its time.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
I loved Reboot. Even with its 1990s CGI.
Yeah, but it was still really cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's what made it endearing. And like, the fight scenes weren't very like high action, but like, I mean, it was mostly due to limitations of the CGI at the time, but
It was so good.
yeah, it was still very good.
It relied more on story than anything, and that's what's most important in a lot of things is a good story.
Yeah. I'm just gonna use this instead of going all the way up there.
See, I think Hexadecimal was probably one of my favorite female
Yes.
villains of all time. too.
Yes. She scared the crap out of me as a kid. She was just so creepy looking.
I think part of why I liked her so much is she kind of she kind of remind me of like the porcelain dolls that my mom liked to collect all the time, like the clown dolls.
Yeah.
And the way she would always like switch her face around and stuff, it reminded me of like her love of porcelain clown dolls mixed with her love of the jester from Puppet Master.
Yeah.
The little like puppet jester.
Yeah, how far into the show have you watched?
On Reboot,
Yeah.
I've seen it all.
Okay.
Like
So-
I used to watch
so-
it
so you know-
religiously when it was on Cartoon
So
Network
you're
back in the
aware
day.
so you're aware that her and Megabyte used to be one.
Yeah.
I think he was Kilobyte at the time.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I always thought Megabyte was pretty cool too, though.
Yeah.
Especially the episode where like they turn into the band to do
Yeah.
like the entertainment thing for everybody in the Gigaverse or whatever. Oh, joy!
Here you go. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, oh. I'm gonna mess around and get electrocuted.
Yeah, this is expected.
Because like, trying to troll Jen in New Game Plus mode usually results in Lainey going bye-bye. Because I think maybe that's why I tend to not do as good when we're like recording and
Shenanigans.
trying to play through this is because like, when I played through it by myself, I was being serious. But like when I'm playing with you, it's like I'm trying to think of ways to troll you.
It works both ways. What does it say on the cans?
Let's see.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't read Cyrillic.
Why is there purple paint coming out of the green paint cans?
I can't read Cyrillic, so I have no idea what it says on there.
What a coincidence. Me either.
Sasasavivi.
In case we get electrocuted. Or change the lyric. Or in case I get extra crispy.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Ho 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 ho. What now? What now?
I was under her butata.
Laney be nimble, Laney be quick.
Laney, don't pull a Jen, move!
That was funny on the on the last video. Or I'm like, Jen be nimble, Jen be quick, and you're like, how do I let you talk me into this stuff?
It was cute. You're doing good on those.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can.
Everything's destroyed. Who would have thought? Grabbing the spear that brings nothing but misfortune? Who could have thought all of this could have happened?
Who could have seen this coming?
Well, I don't know. The person who warned you!
I knew the dog Sergei would be the end of us all.
And yet you came anyway.
My sheep with his greed.
And I just like suck into the cups to where it like suctions onto my mouth. It's like Kim Kardashian lip challenge.
No, I don't think we can keep them on that long. Have that
Yeah.
big.
Well, I mean, I think they're too big too, because like the shape of my face, the shape of my lower face wouldn't allow me to suction that onto there with the way the cup's shaped.
Families. And now, to these corpses left for the fishes.
Yarofan, I can help you. But you
I feel like I would need a flatter face to be able to do it. Like a flatter and wider face to be able to suction that onto my mouth.
The escape pods have no internal air supply.
Well, aren't you
You
irresponsible?
will find
Oxygen tanks in his stateroom.
here. My
Dying. Ship dying.
The internal seams
Seal splintering.
splintering.
Splintering!
So what happened to you? You're just sitting there.
Yeah, they never really clarify what happened to him, why he's injured or how.
I mean,
He's just kind of there.
he's just going.
Let's see. I don't think there's anything this way. I don't think. No, there's not. There is not. Do you hear me, Mike? There is not. Yeah, my Mike's name is Mike, by the way.
Oh, hi, Mike. I like you better than my ex. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, Mike is short for Michelle.
Either way. Still cooler than my ex.
No.
No.
Just have to jump up and hit this Don lever instead. Or hang off of it. Ah, ooh.
Apparently right trigger works for those switches now too, so we don't have to do the weird fangled holding Y and holding right trigger.
Oh, nice.
So they fixed that, which is nice.
Yay. Whee! Good thing there's no, electric wires in here.
Well, the power's off now, so
Ah.
so we don't got to worry about that now.
Oh, so you are a Safifi.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, I do not have my deagle back, unfortunately. But now I do.
Yay!
And that's the nitrogen canister that we're gonna need for the escape pod. Oh.
Take this wire!
I got confuzzled and my brain went into tank controls for a minute there. Let's see.
Jen understands. Especially when we hop from this one to going to Resurrection and whatnot, and it's like, oh yeah, there's different buttons now. Crap!
I mean, you did surprisingly well on tank controls last time. So.
It like I said, it's like riding a bike. It takes a second, but it comes back to you pretty quick.
And then you run over a stick and face plant.
Yep.
That makes me think of one time when I was, I had one of those like razor scooters as a kid, and I basically figured out that like I could ride it with no hands if I'd like, you know, basically just like put my hips against the handlebars and kind of like use those to like, you know, keep it straight.
Yeah.
And there was one time where my mom was sitting on the porch and I'm like, hey, look, Mom, no hands. And then and no sooner I started doing that, I ran over a pebble that caused the handlebars to like turn. So I literally like, I flipped over the bars and then had to do like a parkour roll to catch myself, and managed to only get away with a scraped shoulder, but that was about it. But
Totally meant to do that, Mom.
but yeah, like my mom saw me fall and she's just like running towards me like, oh my god.
The lady will not be taken out so easily. How dare. Your lack of lady is disturbing.
Well, she is Mom Raider, so
Yeah, no, I understand.
so she's supposed to worry.
Yosh. As a mama myself, I totally get it.
Yes.
No matter how big and bad and brave your kiddo ends up, you're still gonna be like, nope.
Chicken!
Chicken!
Yes, Mama Raider will always worry about me, no matter how big and tough I get.
I hope you with Mama Bear mode comes out though.
Okay, so I think
Victor!
we have one last secret, and I think, yeah, I gotta use that key. The key. I'm gonna Savivi before I use the key.
Why are those things so higher up?
What?
The flames.
I don't know. I didn't notice.
They look like they were they're floating like almost midway kind of thing. I guess it's just because of how the graphics are.
Ooh. Let's see. No, this is where we came from. Let's see. I gotta go the other way.
I just literally had a random thought.
Share it.
Where-
As long as it's not, as long as it's YouTube appropriate.
Oh,
Share
it is. It's one of those, like, you know how in a lot of cartoons where the main character, has like their best friend or their sidekick and stuff, and you and me always come up with those random scenarios that are kind of similar to the cartoon stuff.
Yeah.
I was literally just thinking, is like, this would probably be the episode where, like, something weird happened to where you weren't able to like run around, and like the sidekick essentially has to like try and help, and it's like, you're gonna have to remember which way to go. What? Just like trying to like carry you around on the shoulder thing, trying to get around, but like it's one of those very rare situations where like you're dazed and can't really do too much. Just because of freak accident due to plot of the episode and stuff. Kind of like how it is for like the Sonic cartoons, or just random hero cartoons from back in the day where they always gave the sidekick character at least one episode to help save the hero.
Yeah. Like in the Sonic cartoon when Sonic gets turned to stone.
Yeah.
Chicken!
Ooh, that's pretty.
Although, I don't know why we're getting all these med kits. We're literally right at the end of the level. There's no use for them, ever. And we've gotten all the enemies.
Make sure I guess we'll just Cause.
But like we're literally right here. There's literally nothing that can unalive us between now and the end of the level.
But it's just gonna take everything
Except that.
away, right? Yes. Oh.
Unless I like had a stroke and accidentally fell into that fire. There's literally nothing that can unalive us between now and the end of the level.
I mean, did you pick up the spear again after, or?
No, we're not supposed to.
Okay. I was just wondering because it's like everything's going down because of the spear, so I would assume that, like, you know, all this bad stuff was going down. Or while it was going down, you're just kind of waiting for the worst to happen.
Yet,
Don't you tell me no.
no time. The hull is breached,
Oh.
and we will drown soon.
Did you hear that?
Yes, it sounded very good.
My whole upper back just went.
I am Admiral Yarofev.
Yeah,
The
he's gonna be
Russian
proud. I go down with my
Imperial
ship.
Navy. I have served my great country for many years, but the country I know withers.
Every good admiral must go
lies
down with his
down
ship.
to sleep
Therefore,
for its
as my final act as admiral,
and I wish
I
also
hereby
to
make
sleep.
you admiral of this ship. Goodbye.
Oh my god, I remember that!
Still, for the airlock can only be
That's hilarious.
Puts his hat onto Lara and just real quick climbs up the ladder. As my final act as admiral, I make you admiral. Goodbye.
Goodbye, I'm out.
And my gift to you?
Tell my story.
Got it.
Tell
Dad
how
like
the
a-
proud men of the Russian Navy fought against the enemy from inside and sacrificed their lives for that their country may once again stand proud.
You have my word.
You have my word.
You gonna take his hat?
So, quickly, into there.
Just takes the. Can I at least have this as a souvenir, just to remember you by?
It's like, I'm taking your hat as proof. Do you have a
Goodbye,
wife?
Admiral.
Goodbye, admiral. Wait, I've changed my mind. I'm coming with you.
Anyway, I wouldn't put it past her to just freaking chuck that dude up on her shoulder and hike him up there.
I guess the remastered graphics they didn't they didn't give the trapdoor an animation.
His face looks very different all of a sudden.
Yeah, yeah. The pre-rendered version of him looks a lot different.
I'm guessing that was the spear? Or like the spear thing?
Something like that, or the spirit possessing the spear.
Okay.
Lara saw enough of the power of this.
I mean, it was whatever it was that crashed the U-boat.
Okay.
Not enough for it to destroy her. Some powers are beyond the wit of man.
Or woman.
And yet y'all go for it anyway.
Apologize. It seems someone up above has a sense of humor. If you will excuse me a moment, I shall fetch
Candles. So you remember Jean-Yves from Tomb Raider 4? Apparently there's a guy in real life named Jean-Yves who like sued them for using his name, and also because he kind of like looked like the Jean-Yves from Tomb Raider 4, and this was completely unintentional. So they changed Jean-Yves to basically that guy by the window, the guy that looks nothing like Jean-Yves.
With Winston and his wife. It was her that contacted me as a
Yeah, like the bald guy that
Yeah.
like that's supposed to be Jean-Yves, but
lights, manifestations, that sort of thing. Thought I might be able to help. It was on a hellish night like this when I arrived.
When I arrived. Okay.
I'd be able to help.
yeah, I remember seeing that part and as a kid, I'm just like, whoa, what?
Hey, yeah. Oh, okay.
I was about to be like, she is a minor, sir.
Curiosity to draw to that.
Folks who produced the game.
Of what it could be.
To be frank with you, no. But as the devil finds work for idle
She's got bug eyes.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of how they used to like do fairies and computer graphics for like way back when.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of... They're almost like doe eyes almost. Or like... Yeah. Like very, very fae-like.
Yeah. And she's off. She's totally hiding under that blanket in front of that priest dude.
Oh, we're already out here. You gotta take me with you.
Called it.
I mean,
it is Laura.
It is Laura, yeah. So we're gonna be on a haunted island in Ireland in the next section.
Nice.
As teen Laura with no weapons.
That's gonna be fun. Sus.
Sus.
And then, oh, she looks so cute.
All right, you guys, that's all the time we have for that video. If you watched this far, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. That not only supports my channel, but also motivates me to continue making content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see all of you in the next video. Bye!